Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. We are live with the team news ahead of Manchester United's game against Brighton, Friday night football at the Amex Stadium. And the team news is in, and the team news is as follows. David De Gea in goal, Matteo Darmian at right back, Smalling and Marcus Rojo are at centre half with Ashley Young at left back. In the midfield, we've got Matic, Fellaini and Pogba. Up top, we've got Mata, Rashford and Anthony Martial. Yes, that's the team. De Gea in goal, Darmian, Smalling, Rojo and Young, Matic, Fellaini and Pogba, Mata, Rashford and Anthony Martial. That is the team news coming from the Amex Stadium ahead of kickoff tonight. We've got about an hour until kickoff, and as you can see, I am at home. We're not at the Brighton at Brighton today. We're not in Brighton at the Amex Stadium. I've not travelled because I've had a family bereavement, so I've stayed at home. But of course, we have reaction to the game and all that stuff coming your way on what is United's third from last Premier League game. We've got this and then two more Premier League games left. We've got West Ham away, and of course we've got Watford at home. What surprises me with this team news though, I'm obviously delighted about Martial starting, Rashford starting, Mata starting. That's great news as well. Where is Luke Shaw? Couldn't we have given Luke Shaw an opportunity to have played at left back today? I mean, even Darmian's getting a chance. Why is Smalling still in the team? Why aren't anybody else given a chance? I haven't reacted to Jose's comments about Eric Bailly and the fact that Eric Bailly had not been selected by Jose Mourinho because of the fact that he wasn't at the World Cup this summer, and Smalling and Rojo and Lindelof and Jones possibly could be. And I thought that is absolutely ridiculous. You're not playing our best centre-half because he's not at the World Cup. I don't care if Smalling, Jones, Rojo, Lindelof or whatever want to go to the World Cup. You play our first choice centre-half. You play what's best for Manchester United. We've got an FA Cup final coming up. Why aren't you playing Eric Bailly? Why is Smalling playing every single week? If Smalling's going to go to the World Cup, then surely he's done enough to prove himself to the manager of England. If he hasn't done, then that's his own problem. We need to play our best players, and Eric Bailly is one of them. He should be in that team. Obviously, it's a rested side, but you can't say this side's rested when Chris Smalling's playing and he plays every single week. Play Eric Bailly. We've got a cup final coming up. Get him some minutes under his belt because we need Eric Bailly in our team. And I want to see Eric Bailly starting against Chelsea in the cup final. I don't want to see Smalling or forget Smalling yet. I don't want to see a weakened centre-half choice because Bailly's not going to the World Cup. I don't give two shiny shits. And if that's the case, yeah, then why is Alexis playing? I know Alexis isn't playing today, but this is just me using that as an example. Then why aren't we giving Rashford and Martial and Lingard and all these guys a chance to play? Because they could be going to the World Cup. Sanchez ain't going to the World Cup. So I just find that really stupid reasoning for the selection in the team and Eric Bailly being left out. I'll give you the full bench now. Let me just bring that up for you. The full bench, Romero, Bailly is on the bench. Lindelof, Shaw, Herrera, McTominay and Lingard. So the full team again for you guys: David De Gea, Darmian, Smalling, Rojo, Young, Matic, Fellaini, Pogba, Mata, Rashford and Anthony Martial. Up on the bench: Romero, Bailly, Lindelof, Shaw, Herrera, McTominay and Lingard. I would have started Shaw myself personally. Ashley Young playing a lot of games. Give Shaw a chance. I mean, if Ashley Young is your first choice as well, whatever your opinion is on that. But if Ashley Young is your first choice, then why aren't you resting him? He plays an awful lot of football. McTominay, would have been nice to see him coming in. Fellaini's playing. Matic is playing. Why isn't Matic getting a rest? You know what? Forget all that though. I know it seems like I'm in a little bit of a mood. I'm not in the greatest of moods at the moment. But, yeah, the things I am happy about with this team: Pogba, Martial, Rashford, Mata, those four there for me are absolute quality. And those are the four that we're looking at in terms of opening up Brighton and getting us playing. Because with Pogba there, he's obviously someone that, if Matic and Fellaini sit, then I think Paul Pogba can stretch his legs and get forward. You got Juan Mata, who will be constantly moving, Rashford and Martial as well. If Rashford and Martial can switch, give the fullback and the centre half an awful headache. If you've got Rashford and Martial constantly switching, sometimes Martial's occupying the 9, sometimes Rashford's occupying the 9 position. If you can do that, then, you know, their fullback and their centre half's going to have all sorts of problems. But yeah, it is a good team. It is a good team. Great to see Marcus Rojo back in. Just a few things like, where's Bailly? You know, where's Shaw? Why aren't you giving Matic a rest? Could McTominay have got a game? Those are the only questions. But apart from that, pretty happy with the team. And Rojo is back as well at centre half. I've been looking forward to seeing Marcus Rojo back in the team. For me, after Bailly, with Jones is probably our best centre half after Bailly. I think Bailly, Rojo, Jones. So it's good to see Marcus Rojo in the team. Think you're playing, you know, the flip side of the coin with that Eric Bailly thing is, Jose Mourinho is probably thinking, Bailly's definitely going to be here next season. Got no problems with Eric Bailly. These guys have to play for their future. So it could be a case that these guys are playing for their future. But the cup final coming up, surely you want Eric Bailly in that team. Well, I know most of the fans would. So yeah, it's a real bit of a head scratcher, that one. Hopefully there's no issues there. Because Eric Bailly is a guy you want to see in a team in the future. The team news again: David De Gea, Darmian, Smalling, Rojo, Young, Matic, Fellaini, Pogba, Mata, Rashford and Anthony Martial. That is the team news. On the bench we have got Romero, Lindelof, Bailly and Shaw. Romero's back, good news. Ander Herrera, McTominay and Jesse Lingard. So no striker on the bench at all. CR7 Ronaldo says, why not give our kids a chance? Gomez and Chong, etc. First of all, I don't think we're going to do that in an away game. Although you never know, a few of them could travel to West Ham. Second of all, if we win today, then it's I think only Spurs can beat us to second spot by goal difference, which is very unlikely. So a win here today wraps up second pretty much, and then you could see in the second, in the two further games that come, that he could potentially, obviously, use those younger players, especially with us having. The cup final coming up. So yeah, that's the team news, guys. Looking forward to this game. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. Hoping we get 3 points, wrap up that second spot. 2 league games left after this one, so it'd be nice to win the rest of them. Of course, if David De Gea keeps a clean sheet as well, he gets the Golden Glove, because it's impossible for anybody to catch him in the race for Golden Glove. Given a rest tonight, Jesse Lingard's on the bench. Alexis Sanchez given a rest. Why isn't Matic given a rest? That's a proper head scratcher, that one is. Valencia's given a rest as well. So that's it, guys. But yeah, we're not at the game. As I said, I haven't travelled due to a family bereavement, so I'm staying here at home. But we're still with you for the game. After the match, we'll have reaction from myself, from Stephen Alson as well. And of course, I'll be tweeting during the game. So keep it locked. Make sure you're subscribing, liking and sharing to Full Time Devils. And for now, guys, I'm Adam McCullough and I'm out of here.